nasty stuff.
No bueno. I thought I was going to say, like, 'tis the season for first day of summer, but I had to put a, it is the first day of summer, though.
It's that too. Let's focus on the good, Jason. How about that?
Yes, there's a lot of good in this forecast, even for those days that we had little to no rain here. We have plenty of rain to talk about in the next 7 days, and it will be stretched out, which is going to be great news for us as well. So we're likely going to get some cloud cover billowing into the area for the rest of the evening into the overnights, allowing temperatures to remain elevated through the overnight. So many areas will not even get out of the 60s tonight, but Thursday we will have the threat for some pops, and we'll tell you why, what's happening with that, with likely our afternoon highs remaining in the 70s. Friday, we have a renewed chance for some rain and rumbles, with lows also nearing sort of like the mid to upper 70s, with this potent low moving on in. So what we're having happen right now is this area of low pressure is sort of locked in steady in the mid-Atlantic states, and that's throwing a lot of moisture in. So again, this maritime feel is filtering back into the Northeast and also New England, and we are just on the nudge of these outer bands moving in. This is in terms of cloud cover right now. So you may think, oh, this kind of looks like a tropical system. Well, areas of low pressure in the continental U.S. are considered extratropical because they have that land mass that they're moving over as opposed to ocean waters. Mainly the activity is going to stay and likely remain in the Appalachia region, but we're still going to deal with some rain and maybe even some rumbles once we get through the next 24 to 36 hours. As a result, though, we're pulling in these easterly winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. So we're likely going to have some chops out on the lake tomorrow, which is why I showed you that lake forecast, 1 to 3 feet in terms of wave heights out on the lake, as well as elevated humidity levels. We got all that maritime feel coming on in, so some of our dew point temperatures will likely bob and weave between 58 and perhaps 62 degrees. Notice our rain chances are increasing as we near the weekend. 50, perhaps up to 60% chance of rain moving on in. We bop back down a little bit for the latter half of our weekend, but we come back up just a wee bit above the surface on Monday and Tuesday with more of a 60% feel. Again, mainly rain is staying down to the south and also east, but we're going to edge in anywhere from perhaps even a quarter, maybe up to an inch and a half over the next 72 hours. The bulk of that arriving within the next, let's say, 2 to 3 days. We're in lockstep here in the upper 70s right now, nearing the average high temperatures, and I believe we topped out at about 81 degrees today, which is where we should be for this time of year. All other areas are enjoying the upper 70s to low 80s for the first day of summer, and we're likely going to keep our 60s around overnight tonight. Thursday day planner, look at how our temperatures stack up, likely staying in the low 70s for our Thursday daytime highs, and even tomorrow for the Guardians game, 110, look at that, 70 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, again wrapping things up here. Some scattered showers moving in through the day for us tomorrow. Temperatures remaining in the 60s, but widespread cloud cover will be sticking around for our Thursday. Not our best and brightest, and certainly will not look like today. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook. The next 7 days, 70s, even 80s. Look at that on Sunday, a beautiful day, but a very warm day. Rain and rumbles return for the first half of next week, keeping us a little bit cooler in the low 70s. Isabel?
All righty, Jason, thank you so much.